Hi, in this tutorial, we will going to set up the LevelPlay ads in the Unity project and we'll test it on the Android and the iOS device. First, go to File, Build Settings and make sure that we are on the Android platform. Now, go to the player settings and here, enable the custom main manifest and the custom gradle properties template. After enabling them, click on Tools, Quick Monetization and click on Update Android Plugins. This will open up a window. I will place this window over here. And here we need to drag and drop the Android manifest.xml file. Go to Plugins, Android, and drag and drop the Android manifest file over here. And click on Modify Android Manifest. Here we need to add a line which we will going to get from the Iron Source dashboard. Click on Open Android Settings to copy. And here copy this line. And back in Unity we need to paste it over here on top of the application. After doing this, we need to select the Gradle Properties file, click on Select Gradle Properties file, and go to your project directory, and then Assets, Plugins, and here in the Android, Gradle Template.properties. Let's go back to the browser and copy this line for the Gradle properties, and back in Unity, we need to paste it in the bottom of the additional properties. And now click on Update Manifest and Properties. Great, so we successfully updated the Android manifest and the Gradle properties. Let's close this tab for now and click on Assets, Mobile Dependency Resolver, Android Resolver and click on Resolve. Great. Now we will also going to update the settings for the iOS platform. To do this, go to File, Build Settings and switch to the iOS platform. For the iOS, we need to update the info.plist file. Click on Tools, Quick Monetization and click on Update Xcode info.plist file. I will going to place it over here. Click on Browse and here go to your project directory again, and here in your project directory search for info.plist. Click on Quick Monetization and here click on info.plist and click on Open. And now we need to update this info.plist. Click on Update info.plist. This will result in success. That means our info.plist file has been successfully updated. Inside the info.plist, we automatically added the advertising attribution report and URL. We also added the app transport security settings, as well as we also added the SKAD network items, all automatic. And you can close the update info.plist as well. Great. So we updated the plugins for the Android and the iOS platforms. Now we will going to install the ad networks that we want to integrate in our project. First, click on Tools, Quick Monetization and Load Prefabs. Click on Ads Initializer. Here, click on Open Integration Manager. And now we need to install the ad networks that we will going to use. Now I have set up the ad mob, so I will going to install the ad mob app plugin. But before installing the Unity ads, let's click on File, Build Settings and switch platform to Android. Let's close this window. Now click on Assets, Mobile Dependency Resolver, Android Resolver and click Resolve. Great. Now go again and open up the Integration Manager and try to install the Unity ads. Close this window and click on Assets, Mobile Dependency Resolver, Android Resolver and Resolve. Now As you can see, it goes to the multiple resolution attempts after installing the Unity ads. It can freeze or it can go to the multiple resolution attempts. Now, to fix this error after installing the Unity ads, we need to first close this window, and now we need to restart our Unity project. After restarting it, under the project, we need to create a folder called Unity Ads Fix, and inside this folder we need to create another folder called Editor, and now go to Tools, Quick Monetization, and click on Fix Unity Ads Android Resolution Error. I will going to put this directory over here, and now click on Browse, and here go to your Assets folder, the Unity Ads Fix, and click on your Editor folder and choose this as your directory. And now we need to click on Add Dependencies.xml. Let's close this window for now. Click on dependencies.xml. As you can see, we added the dependencies manually. Now, if we go back to the assets, mobile dependency resolver, Android resolver, and click resolve. Great. As you can see, resolution succeeded. Click OK. Go back to your ads initializer. Here, we need to add the Android app key and the iOS app key. We can get this Android app key and the iOS app key from the Iron Source dashboard. Click on Open Iron Source dashboard. Under the SDK network, we need to copy this demo game app key for the Android and paste it over here. And same for the iOS, we need to copy it from here and paste it over here. Now, we also need to make sure to configure the LevelPlay mediation settings. Click on LevelPlay mediation settings, and here copy and paste the Android and the iOS app key. You can get this from the ads initializer script. Just copy the Android app key and paste it here. Now copy the iOS app key and paste it over here. Make sure to enable the first three checkboxes. Back in the ads initializer, now we need to configure the mediated network settings. Click on Configure Mediated Network Settings, and here enable the AdMob and copy and paste the AdMob Android app ID and the iOS app ID from the Iron Source dashboard. Click on Google AdMob here and copy this app ID, paste it over here, and I will do the same for the iOS. Copy the iOS app ID and paste it over here. Great. Now let's talk about the options provided in the ads initializer script. Show banner ads in start. In case we want to show the banner ads when the game launches, we can enable this checkbox. I will going to disable it for now because we will going to see or show the banner ads when the button show banner ads is clicked. For the banner position, I will choose the bottom, and for the banner size, I will going to choose the smart. Another option is provided for the timed interstitial ads. In case the timed interstitial ads checkbox is disabled, that means whenever I will click the show interstitial button, the ads will going to be shown. But in case I want to show the ads after every X amount of seconds, I can enable this checkbox, and in the interstitial ad interval seconds, I can manage the time for how long the user have to wait to watch an interstitial ad. If I click on show interstitial ad, it will show me an interstitial ad, and then if I click on it again, it will not going to show me an interstitial ad. It will also depend upon the timer, which basically 10 in this case. So that means after the 10 seconds will be passed, we will going to see another interstitial ad on Show Interstitial Ad button click. The last option, Reset Interstitial Ad Timer on Rewarded Ad, means that after watching the rewarded ad, after closing that rewarded video ad, if I will click the Show Interstitial button, I will not going to be see another interstitial ad. The interstitial ad timer will going to be reset for the next 10 seconds. That means only after the 10 seconds timer is passed, we will going to see another interstitial ads on Show Interstitial Ad button click. This could help us improve the user's experience in mobile games. So we did the basic setup for the LevelPlay ads. Now we only need to make sure that on Show Interstitial Rewarded and the banner button is clicked, we can show the ad to the user. Click on Tools, Quick Monetization, Load Prefabs and click on Ads Manager. Here we need to drag and drop the banner ads, interstitial ads and the rewarded ads. First, let's drag and drop the banner ads button over here. For the interstitial ads callbacks, we need to click on the plus sign over here and drag and drop the interstitial ad show button over here. You can add multiple interstitial ads button over here. And lastly, for the rewarded ads callback, we need to click on the add function and here let's drag and drop the rewarded ads button. And here, as you can see, there is an option which is called add script. That means if I go to the shop script and here you can see I have created a demo shop script. If I open up the script, now as you can see here I have created a function called show reward. This function will going to activate the reward panel in the scene. If I go back to the Unity and click on the reward, as you can see this function will going to activate the reward panel in the scene like this after the rewarded video ad is completed. We can call this function show reward after the rewarded video ad is completed. To do this, we need to go back to the ads manager and drag and drop the shop script over here. And here we can select the function to invoke. Here I will choose show reward as a function. And then I will click the save the changes to save my changes. This will make sure that after watching the rewarded video ad, this function will be invoked. You can add multiple rewarded ads but over here and even remove them. Now, before making the build to the Android device, we need to go back to the iron source dashboard and add the testing device. Here, click on testing. First, make sure to select the demo game Android, and here we need to click on add test device. I will going to name it as Android device as we are testing it on the Android platform first. Now, on the mobile device, click on the Play Store and search for the apps flyer. Here, you can install this application My Device ID by Apps Flyer and open it up. And this will show you the Google Advertising ID which you need to enter to your Iron Source dashboard. Now, you can copy it from here and here paste the advertising ID that you have received from the Android device. Click on Save. And here for the ad source, you can choose any ad source in which you want to test. I will going to choose Google AdMob and click on Test Device. Back in Unity, we need to click on File, Build Settings, and here make sure that we are in the Android platform and the scene has been added in the build. Now we are ready for the test on the Android platform. Click on Build. Now here on my Android device, Let's first click on show banner ads. As you can see, the banner ads are loaded. Now let's try to click on show interstitial ads and we can see the interstitial ads. Let's close this and now let's try to wait for 10 seconds and then we will going to press the show interstitial ads again. As you can see, after 10 seconds, the interstitial ads are loaded. Now let's try to click on show rewarded ads. Great. Reward granted. Let's close this and as you can see, we got the reward. Let's click on claim. So we successfully tested the game on the Android device. Now let's try to test it on the iOS device. First, go to File, Build Settings, and make sure that we are in the iOS platform. And now click on Switch Platform. Great. First, make sure to click on Assets, Mobile Dependency Resolver, iOS Resolver, and install CocoaPods. As you can see, CocoaPods installation is detected. Click OK. Now let's make a build to the iOS platform. Before building it for the iOS device, we need to make sure to add the iOS test device on the Iron Source platform. Let's go back to the Iron Source dashboard and here first choose the demo game iOS and click on add device. Here I will going to name it as iPhone device. For the advertising ID, open App Store, search for Apps Flyer and install the second app My Device ID by Apps Flyer. Just install it and open it up. Here you will find the advertising ID. Just copy this advertising ID from here. I will paste the advertising ID that I received from the iOS device and click Save. And for the ad source, I will choose Google AdMob and click Test Device. I will going to choose the iOS build as the directory. Great. Let's open up this folder and here we need to choose the Unity iPhone XE workspace file and open this up. Now select the Unity iPhone device and give your app category to be the games and connect your iPhone device and just click on this button over here. Now here on my iOS device, let's open up the application and first let's try to click on show banner ads. And as you can see, the banner ads are loaded. Now let's try to click on show interstitial. Let's close it for now. Great. Now let's try to click on show rewarded ads. Great. Let's close it. Great. So we got the 5,000 coins reward. Let's click on claim. Great. So we can see ads on the iOS device as well. Great. So we successfully tested the LevelPlay ads on both the Android and the iOS devices. Thanks for watching this video.